Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nadia Anwar and I'm 21 years old. So in here I would like to answer for the first questions. I'm a hard worker and I love to have a good teamwork with others, and I'm also very enthusiastic about understanding about how important work is to my overall happiness, and I take my job very seriously, and I'm always looking to improve my skill and qualification so that I can work to the highest standard in my role. And I also have a good communication skill and fully understand how important it is to provide excellent customer service. Without customer, there would be no business and I would not have a job. I also have excellent organizational skill and always plan my work week in advance to ensure I work to high standard. For the second question, studying the person's specification and job description for this role. I will have the skills, quality, and attributes to perform a job to a very high standard. I also felt the role would give me a fresh new challenge, something I have been looking for some time now. After reading the job description, I understood that there would be opportunity to train, develop, and take further qualification within the company. This is something that has really appealed to me as I have always wanted to grow and develop as an employee. And for the third question, I can work well even under pressure. When I work as a teacher, I often have to give a presentation to student and senior at each school with a day's notice or less. I had to quickly learn how to speak confidently and fluently about the material, and I had just created the day before. I felt challenged to be able to explain everything clearly and calmly. I believe that this skill will make me a good fit for the role I'm applying for. And for the fourth question, if I succeed today, the first thing I plan to do is become confident in the role as soon as possible. I don't know how long this will last. However, based on my high level enthusiasm, I'm to get training very quickly. Once I was trained in a role to a good standard, I want to consolidate my skill and become experienced in the team. It is very important for me to be accepted and respected by my worker, and I also want to do good judgment. For the fifth questions, of course, I do have a weakness, which is that sometimes I get a little irritated when people don't do their jobs to high standards. Since I set a high standard for myself, I expect others to have them too. And this is not always the case, while it can annoy me at times. I have learned to focus solely on my own work and do it to a constantly high standard. My weakness in mathematics too, but I'm trying to overcome it until now. About the six questions, how I form a solid and effective work team, have the same vision and mission, of course, build trust, hold joint activity, understand role and responsibility, improving team, smooth communication, good communication, respect each other and appreciate them, and conduct their evaluation. For the last question, of course, yes, I can. I'm often asked to perform time-sensitive tasks under pressure, such as having to prepare difficult materials several hours or a day in advance, but one particular incident comes to mind. I work in a school and must be prepared to accept the risks that occur with optimists. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.